guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 2K12 and franchise mode with the Detroit Tigers. So my apologies to all of you because this was supposed to go up yesterday and I didn't get a chance to do it because with all the things that have been going on with work, I kind of told you guys in the last My Player I wasn't going to be able to get to it. So I at least want to be able to do every single series here. So we'll be playing a little catch up here with just this one and then we're back on track. Verlander 3-0 on the season so far. You can take a look at some of his stats just going back a little bit. You may have to rewind, of course. But, man, that's what you like to see out of Verlander. Definitely on track to be a repeat of Cy Young Award winner. Maybe MVP, too, if he keeps that up. Man, that's ridiculous. So, going up against the Rangers here in this game, I know it's not going to be easy. Going against Feliz, Neftali is one of those guys that you know you're going to have a hard time with. So, Neftali Feliz, Justin Verlander. What a great matchup that one is. I have yet to watch that. I probably should. Anyway, getting the strikeout here on the 12-6 curve to start the game off. That's something that's always nice to do. Now, getting that strikeout puts the 12-6 curve now at 98 overall. It starts out at 96. So, if I get one or two more strikeouts, I may be able to get that up to 100. And it's always nice having a pitch with 100 overall. Anyway, I took it up to 99. Anyway, Santiago, come on, man. You can do this. What? Error early on in the game allows the runner to get over to second, and Josh Hamilton is coming up next. So it kind of puts me in a bind. What do I do? Do I walk him and hope that maybe we can get a double play? Or do I pitch to him? Now, it is the first inning. I don't want to necessarily try and panic right now or anything like that. So I figure, let's throw to Josh Hamilton here. So on the second pitch of the at-bat, this one goes down the right field line. Delman Young getting that one at the wall after it bounces out of the corner. Josh Hamilton ends up with a double and an RBI. So I'm down 1-0 now early on in the game. This feels a little different too because usually I'm the one who has the lead here in the first inning. Because I don't know what it's been as of late, but I've seen a particular trend where I get some runs here in the first inning. And that's all I get. So I got to be careful. I've got a bad habit of just continually swinging at stuff, hoping that I can get a big hit to tie the game up or come away with the lead. So I just got to be careful, got to be patient. Fastball high and inside getting strike one. You can see that I've thrown the slider a few times here already, and I've been throwing a lot of them low and outside. So I can neither pitch low and outside, nor should I throw the slider. That was not the best pitch I've ever had. Hence, well, you saw a ball right there. All right, so curve is sitting at 100. The circle change is sitting at 97. I may take a look at trying to build that one up. Strike two with the two-seamer. Because if I can get two pitches sitting at 100, I tell you what, I'm going to be excited for how this one turns out. All right, so on the 1-2 pitch, Verlander throws the circle change and gets the strikeout. All right, so I'm on my way to building that one up. All right, so Prince Fielder up here in this one, taking the two-seamer up the middle and getting hit number one for us in this game. Surprised I didn't get anything, but I tell you what, Feliz is pretty tough to hit against. I need to give him all the credit in the world. Because he's kind of like Verlander, where he's got a fastball in the high 90s. It's pretty accurate. He's got a lot of wicked stuff that I have to watch out for. So, I'm just glad Fielder got us the first hit of the game. Now this one, double play number one for the Rangers in this one. That's not bad. That one was like perfectly dived for and everything. Rangers getting another hit. This one dropping into center field. Both the Rangers and we've kind of been getting hits back and forth. No real advantage here in this one so far, which I like. But I wish I had the advantage because then I wouldn't be down. All right, so Josh Hamilton up once again. Remember, he had the double that got the run earlier. And look at this. Look at his sliders. 406 against righties with the slider. Now, I tell you what. I always thought that every single batter in the game struggled with the slider. So in a lot of instances where I have two strikes and I'm kind of looking to get the batter out, which of course is something I'm always looking to do, it's always in the back of my mind. Slider. Throw the slider. And more often than not, I do throw the slider with 2 strikes. Now, with Verlander, I have other options, so I don't normally throw the slider, but I'm glad that I saw that, because I might have tried to build up my slider here a little bit as well. So I'm going to throw a fastball high. Since I haven't done it that much, swings and misses as that 99-mile-an-hour fastball goes by. Avila gets hit. Not cool. You don't see that too much. I'm really, really surprised that I got hit here from Feliz. He's pretty accurate, too. Was that intentional? I don't know. But this is going to make double play number 2 for the Rangers, so that's all right. Nobody was injured or anything like that. I would have flipped out if he got injured off of that. Now, this is embarrassing. No, never mind. This isn't it. Later on, we see something embarrassing. So, I guess be on the lookout for that. Santiago, come on, man. You can do this. Missed that one. That's the first one that we miss. All right, we got another chance. Come on, Santiago. You can do it, buddy. We missed again. 2 chances in a row to get the double play, and we fail. That's one of those 2-and-2 statistics you don't like seeing. 2 attempts, 2 fails. Actually, 0-and-2 would be more like it, but you guys know what I mean. Anyway, 4th inning. It's not been pretty so far. We've been advancing at a pretty steady pace here in this video. Really hasn't been one inning that stood out. Not like the video that I did last, or a couple ago with the viewer request where I had 8 runs in an inning. Wow, that was crazy. Just keeping him honest here. Tying run, of course, on first. Good hit could bring him home, so I'll take every inch away from him as I possibly can. So another fastball high, getting the strike. I don't throw too many of those here in this game. You can see mixing locations. I should probably throw more high and outside. 12-6 curve doesn't fall in as I was hoping that it would. So you know what? Let's try this again. We'll go with another 12-6 curve. Already sitting at 100. That one falls in. Watches that one go by, and that's strike number 3. All right, so 4th inning, Victor Martinez getting a hit. This one going into left center. That'll be a single for him. All right. So I like this. 2 outs. I don't know. Anything could really happen at this point, but I'm glad that I got the hit. Every time I get a hit, it does wear down Feliz in one type of pitch. Oh, my gosh. Is this fair or foul? Fair or foul? It is fair. 2nd home run of the season for Miguel Cabrera. Could not have come at a more better time. Could not have come at a better time. There we go. Creepy green eyes coming from the Tiger. Now, this one was huge, too, because this is hit number 3 for me in this game. So 3 hits, 2 runs. Now I'm up 2-1. Hey, that rhymes. Unintentionally, of course. So, man, this is what I like, having these 2 guys on my team. And, of course, with Prince Fielder, I'm hoping we see a number of hits where these guys come home. Gosh, I really got a hold of that one. 409 feet on that one, too. And that's the closest home run I've had in MLB 2K12 when you take a look at fair or foul. So I was kind of exciting. It really was for me. I was holding my breath hoping it would go stay fair here, but that one went directly right over the pole. All right, 6th inning. We'll advance a little bit still with the 2-1 lead. This is the embarrassing part. Delman Young, why are you jogging? So Jackson has to run over from center field, pick it up. This is my bad. This is where it gets embarrassing. I threw it to third. Why? I have no idea. So he's going to come home because Cabrera is not going to make it. So that's an inside the park home run. Now you have to go back and watch that highlight because I actually didn't include it here. As soon as the ball comes off the bat, you can see Delman Young really doesn't have to go too far. Jackson has to go twice the distance from dead center over into right field. Now, it's one of those instances where I think that if I had control of Delman Young, I would have probably been able to catch that one. Not cool. Not cool. But I can't place the blame completely on the computer because if I had made the throw to the cutoff or thrown it to second like I should, I'd be looking at a triple and maybe you'd be seeing the same result. Because I got out of that jam, so I probably... Because I think I got just I think I got a strikeout next. Whatever it was, I ended the inning. Nobody else got on base. Strikeout right there from Verlander. That's nice. Still in the 6th inning. This hit going into center field. Right center, whatever you want to call it. I think it's closer to center. Anyway, getting the single, so it's nice offense still producing against Feliz. Now Martinez also getting a hit. That puts runners on 1st and 2nd now. So we're threatening here. No outs this far in the 6th either. So Miguel Cabrera, come on, man. Repeat! Never mind of the double play. Not cool. So that's number 3 for the Rangers. So Tigers are going to see Fielder on 1st after the Rangers decide to walk him. Probably a smart call. And then we're looking at a hit that goes into center field. And we're looking at the game back in my favor. 3-2 now. It's one of those hits that was high. I'm surprised I made contact with that one. It's those hits that you get 1 in a million, but I'll take it because it gave me a run in the lead. That's kind of nice to have here. 2 outs. Oh, man. Now, this was kind of crazy because I was like, what? That didn't look right. So, going back, taking a look at the replay, you can see Delman Young, who was a jerk earlier, makes contact with his ball. It just goes right through the bat. All right, and then just taking a look. I mean, it's right on the sweet spot. It could not be any better than that. Well, barely on the sweet spot. Just at the beginning of the sweet spot. But still, it just goes straight back to this game. I tell you what. Santiago decides, hey, I'm not going to field that ball. Not going to dive for it. I'm not even going to try and keep running for it. I'm just going to stop and let it roll by. So, runner on 1st now. All right, here we go. Peralta, you can do it, man. Nope. 3 failed double play attempts for me in this game. Cabrera, buddy. Is this going to drop? Yes, it does. So, there's another hit for Cabrera. Coming in the 8th inning. Let's see if I can expand my lead. Fielder, oh, man. 1, 2. Not cool. So, Rangers have 4 double plays in this game, and I've got 3 failed attempts at 1. Not cool. All right, so here we are in the 9th inning. I'm not bringing in Valverde. Nope. With Verlander at where he is right now, I think it's smarter to keep him in. He hasn't thrown too many pitches. Of course, I don't throw too many balls. I like to keep it in the strike zone. I throw at the hitter. I don't try and get around him or anything like that. Try and catch him swinging for something out of the strike zone. No. I pitch to him every single time. And that helps me out in situations like this. Because now we're in the 9th inning. Verlander's at the point where he's loose. He's got some confidence and he's ready to go. I do have 2 pitches right now that are at the 100. Whew. Taking that 12-6 over to Peralta. To Fielder, getting the out. All right. It's kind of lucky. If he would have gotten a hit, that would have dropped it below 100, and then I would have had to be quiet there. Might have jinxed myself, too. All right. So here we go. Ian Kinsler now. Ground out, fly out, and fielder's choice. All right. So with 2 pitches at 100, this puts me in a nice situation here. Bring it in with the 2-seam fastball. Start outside. Bring it into the strike zone. That's something that's nice for me to be able to do every once in a while. Now, the 2-seamer, I'm not going to throw probably too much here because the Rangers have gotten most of their hits off of that 2-seam fastball. Now, the slider, you can see that that one is in the yellow. I don't want to throw that one either because I don't want to risk a hit. I'm going to try and throw a fastball high with this one. Get it with the 2-seamer. I'm surprised that's what it was, too. Now, since I haven't thrown too many fastballs high with 2 strikes, pretty fortunate here that I get the strikeout. But that was just me kind of prepping it. I knew at one point I might need to throw it. Now, since the computer does figure out what you're doing, I like to save one type of pitch in one situation. That's usually a high 2-seam fastball that starts above the strike zone and drops in. So, kind of glad I saved that one. I don't know if it really does anything, like if the computer really figures it out that much, but I don't know. It just seems to work for me. I know the computer does pick up on stuff, but I don't know if they'd pick something up like that. Anyway, circle change. Low and outside. Strike 2. So, let's change this up here a little bit. I throw that. Low and inside. Let's throw a fastball. High and inside. Try and see if we can get the corner. Fastball. Yes! Strike 3 to end the game. So we come away with the win, 3-2. Not my best game because both of those runs from the Rangers came off of mistakes by me. An error in the first inning and an inside the park home run because I decided to throw it over to third. But at the same time, it was also kind of the computer too. Anyway, I'm glad you guys watched this one. I really am glad that you watch all of the videos here. So thank you for that. More, of course, to come with franchise mode from the Detroit Tigers in a few days. So be on the lookout for that. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm also on Facebook or Twitter if you guys want to follow me there. Really, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all you guys do. You guys are awesome. Don't ever forget that. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.